Hello, everyone. So it's been a while. So I kind of took a break after Cinderella made her own way in life and we built her a very small little cottage. That was the last video that I created, and that was months ago. And so now we are starting her on her journey and trying to find a Prince Charming. So this whole episode is just her trying to, she's moved out. She's like, I'm an independent woman. But all the stories that she'd read as a child, all the daydreaming that she'd done when she was a teenager, all spoke about Prince Charming. So the first guy she sees, she's like, okay, let's see what he's like. This is Brent, the mailman, who is apparently erratic. And he was kind of just the first guy that showed up on the doorstep. So I just decided, hey, let's maybe romance him. And yeah, I thought that this was a really cute aspiration for her to have, since she is very, she's searching for her Prince Charming. And I thought, what better aspiration to have? Because for this generation of the Legacy Challenge, there's not a particular aspiration she has to have. And Sneezy just calling, asking for some love advice, which is strange considering, Cinderella knows nothing. So I had Cinderella she obviously met Brent and they had a little bit of a chat. But then it was like, no, let's just not just pick the first guy that shows up on the doorstep, literally on the doorstep. Let's eat I think that's supposed to be a scone, but it just looks like a rice cake and strawberries. It looks terrible. So yeah, we have Cinderella. She lives in Windenburg, so she came down to one of the little cafes down here. Surprisingly, Bashful is here. She's ordering something right now, but she also is in Windenburg. I can't remember where I built her house, but that was another recent episode from the Disney Princess Legacy Challenge. So Cinderella struck up a conversation with Travis Scott. Not that Travis Scott. And she's just, getting to know him. Funnily enough, I think Travis was actually, and I see Dominic Fires in the background, I think I considered them both for Snow. And Snow is already passed away, but those two are still apparently adults. So I have Cinderella sort of like introduce herself to absolutely everyone. Like here's, I think it's Jay Huntington III with the sweater tied around his shoulders like a cape. I don't know. It's a very, Jay Huntington III. It's apparently a very like preppy thing. It makes me think of a guy on a golf course or something. Here she is again with some more food. This looks like a cannoli this time, perhaps. Speaking to another guy. This girl's just like, hi. And then Cinderella's back to her favorite chair. And then she gets a call saying, hey, I'm your new neighbor. I'm like, okay, his name is Jake. He's a guy. Let's see what this is about. Since all she was doing really was eating cake and things. She got an invitation for the Humor and Hijinks Festival from Sleepy. And I don't know about you, but I feel like that's my least favorite festival that came with, what is it? Get Together that came with all the festivals. Feels like such a long time ago now. So yeah, she's asking if he's single. He is. So I'm just sort of like asking all the questions, giving him a hug, just everything that, a girl's gonna do, and try and find her Prince Charming, It's not the olden days anymore. She's got she's proactive. She's always been very proactive. Oh, sentiment gained. That's cute. But he doesn't look like he has much sentiment for her, at least not there. But yeah, she's always been a bit of a go-getter. She was, as soon as she was a teenager, she was doing all the cleaning and tidying. And then Jake, this moment Jake wandered off, sat at his computer, and then Cinderella was like, okay, bye then. And then we have Dina Caliente. And I was like, could strike up a conversation with her. I know that, traditionally it's Prince Charming, but why not? Why not Princess Charming? But I think Dina just sort of disappeared pretty quickly, so Cinderella started gardening, and then I thought, hey, why not have some at 8 a.m. She's having a cava party. And she's just inviting all of the single men. So this truly is Cinderella being very proactive and trying to find her Prince Charming. So all of the men, obviously not anyone she's related to, but all of the invitees are men. And then I thought, what better place to have a cava party than the beach? And then I had to visit 25 different lots in The Sims 4 achievement. So unfortunately there wasn't I never noticed actually that before, that there's a TV on that table. I've been to this bar a few times, but yeah, there's not a cava bowl, nor was there a counter. I didn't know it had to be on a counter. I guess before, when I had a cava party for whichever family that was for, I think I just had it at home. So Cinderella's preparing the cava, and I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm also like, how else could it be pronounced? And yeah, she's already got prawns. She's got 11 of 12 socializations. She's gonna invite her guests to drink the cava. And since she's looking for her Prince Charming, it's like a case of watch all the men. Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah, I went there. So she's just, the milkshake was gone very quickly. I also have no idea why that socialize with guests is flashing in the top left. And I'm sorry if you've only noticed it because I pointed it out. But I think it's because she keeps socializing, or perhaps it's because it's on a slight fast forward and it pulses. But because I've got it slightly fast forwarded for the video, it's like a faster pulse, I guess. So she's making her rounds. Here she is with Brent, who is the mailman who she was chatting with at her house, chatting with Mortimer Goth, who is old and grey, but still suitable. I don't know that if Bella is alive. I don't really know the Goth story in The Sims 4. I was very invested when it was The Sims 2. But don't know why I'm finding out about Cameron Fletcher, learning about a fish, but there you go. So Cinderella is creating another bowl of cava or mixing it up. Here's, I've forgotten his name, but she's chatting to him. She's sort of standing awkwardly next to Mortimer when these guys are chatting. And I think she's come to realize that she's not really, she doesn't know a whole ton about what men like to chat about when they're by themselves. She called all of them over for some more milkshake, bringing all the boys to the yard, and then we have this man stuck in the deck. But yeah, she called him over. This guy's stuck now. Okay. Travis as well. But yeah, she's sort of standing around like, I'm not entirely sure what to talk about. This is quite boring. You can see her face sort of go like, but you know, she's trying. She only got a bronze medal, and now as everyone's leaving, she is desperate for the toilet. I'll give her some privacy. Must have been all the cava that she drank. I'm sort of searching around if there's any more guys that she can chat with. I was confused by the chickens there. So she's gonna chat with the bartender and take him into the toilet, which she broke because it was pranked. I think you can see it down in the bottom left shortly. Oh, Dina's here again. And everyone is talking in the toilet while Billy is just cleaning it. Not awkward at all. I don't know if they're here because they want to chat or if they're here because they all need the toilet because the bar is empty. So she's just chatting. Billy is now mopping the floor. Yeah, gross prank from prank to toilet. Yeah, just... Oh, Hugo, that's who that guy is. But yeah, just everyone chatting in the bathroom. To be fair, a lot of girls' night outs end up like chatting in the bathroom with complete strangers, so I guess Cinderella's getting that experience. She's starting to get kind of hungry now, though. Finding Prince Charming is a pretty tough job. But she seems to be striking up a decent friendship with Hugo. I'm not sure if he's single or not. Now that he's a townie as opposed to an NPC. Cinderella's off home. Nobody waiting for her this time. She's gonna grab some leftovers and then have a shower. I'm just sort of scrolling through, seeing who she befriended. It seems to just be Brent. She has a good relationship with Jake. She knows the Grim Reaper from when he reaped Snow's soul, so that's fun. Sneezy, who said, oh yes, we're gonna have some casual friend time together, what do you think? And so they had a good time together, so Snow's in a good mood. Snow, that was not correct. It's because I was just thinking and talking about her. But Cinderella's happy about that. And now Malcolm Landgrab, which I know we all have our thoughts about the Landgrab family. He came over, she's like, okay, you know, got along well with Brent. I think this is her chatting with the Grim Reaper on the phone. Well, Malcolm's just like, And then Sleepy challenged her to a duel, which I was like, no, that's okay. Yeah, but Cinderella sort of, I think she's given up for the evening. I don't know, she's like, okay, we'll have another little chat. And then this girl comes to the door and it's like, Princess Charming. But I think Cinderella's just like, that's okay. So Cinderella's first episode is finished. She doesn't look to be any closer to finding a Prince Charming, so maybe you have some suggestions. I mean, she was hitting it off well ish with Brent in a romantic way. Jake, sort of okay. Hugo, okay as well. But let me know if you have any thoughts about who you think would have some nice chemistry with Cinderella. Thank you for watching. Bye.